How to deal with the lack of stable income when you start your online accounting business. And this is a very valid concern. Many of you may be afraid of leaving your corporate job without any financial plan. And I was very afraid too. And actually, it was keeping me away of, it was preventing me from starting my business for a couple of years. Losing your stable corporate income is the biggest barrier when starting an accounting business. And I bet this is what you are thinking right now. And I get you. I really get you. Naturally, running your own business comes with several risks. Financial security is one of these risks, especially in the early days of running your business. That's why you need to understand that by making a decision to become an entrepreneur, you must accept the insecurities and risks of running a business. For example, I was starting my business in the middle of the pandemic outburst. I had already quit my job, so I had no choice but to move forward. You can call that insecurity. So changing your risk attitude will allow you to make progress. Once you let go of this fear and have more tolerance towards risk, it will become easier to make business decisions. When starting your remote practice, it's not the best idea to just quit your job and hope for the best. You must have a plan. A good idea is to build a security fund before you take the leap and quit your corporate job. It doesn't have to be a huge amount of money, just enough to keep you going for the first few months. If you just try to put aside a small amount of money from your paycheck every month, it will be easier if you keep in mind your big why, the reason why you want to do this, first of all. What can also help is a review of your spending habits. Reducing unnecessary expenses on a daily basis can go a long way. A little bit every day, and you will notice a huge difference in the long run. Learning to save money is a great habit at any stage of life. So the best thing to do is to start saving today. And another idea would be to start your business as a side hustle. This will give you some financial security for the transition period until your new business takes off. Yes, this venture will need some discipline and smart organization, but if you keep in mind your reasons for making the move, this should really motivate you. And your time management skills will be very useful when planning how to make the extra time to work on your new projects. And remember, you can start with as little as 30 minutes a day. So it is really doable and it's worth the sacrifice. Trust me on that. I understand that you must pay your bills and provide for your family, as every one of us here. But on the other hand, staying in full-time employment may limit your capacity to work on your new business. So a smart solution might be a switch to working part-time. This will free up your time and energy to focus on launching and growing your business, and while still earning some income. This way, you will not need to worry about financial security, especially in the early days of running your business. If your current employer does not facilitate the option of reduced working hours, you may need to explore other opportunities which provide more flexibility. And don't be afraid to make this move. It gets you one step closer to your ultimate goal, reclaiming your freedom. Now, you may be wondering how I did this. Well, in fact, I didn't have any particular plan. I just took the plunge and went with the flow. It was very much a trial and error journey, and many times I didn't know what I was doing. It took me more than 2 years to figure things out, but I don't want you to make the same mistake. I want you to be prepared. I want to give you all the tools necessary to start a successful business and run it from